Hello everyone, today we are going to explain MX record, a crucial component of email delivery. We will explore what they are, why they are important, and how they work to ensure your emails arrive safely in the recipient inbox. First of all, what are MX records? Let's start with the basics. MX records shorts for the mail exchange records, and which are essential DNS entries. So when someone sends you an email, their mail server looks up your domain MX record to find out where to deliver the message. Essentially, they tell the sending server, this is where you need to send the email for this domain. So these are DNS records that specify the mail servers responsible for the accepting email messages on behalf of domain. And MX records are very unique for each domain. So in this example, you can see one of the example MX record, and our domain is example.org, and that is MX record is mx.example.org. Simply, MX that's mean the example.org domain's mail exchange record is mx.example.org. And then, so you can see the mx.example.org's IPv4 address is 85, 25, 72 and 76. And in DNS, there are multiple DNS records types available. One is MX record, and that is stand for the mail exchange records, and there's another record, A record. A record means domain name to IPv4 address, and there are code A records available, that's mean domain name to IPv6 address. Simply, in this example, you can see mx.example.org is point to 85, 25, 72 and 76, and that is the A record of this mx.example.org. So, how MX record works? Here's the simplified breakdown of the process, and you can see in the diagram there's a sender and also on the recipient. And this is the sender and this one is recipient. And think these are from different domains. And if the sender sends, that means it's sender compose an email, and if we send the send button and this email message delivered to their sending mail server, and then sending mail server looks for the recipient domain's MX record, and it's asked the DNS servers mx of example.org, then the DNS server responds, and the MX record of example.org is mx.example.org. Then again, sending mail server asking from the DNS server, so what is the A record of this mx.example.org? Then DNS will reply 85, 25, 72, 76, that is the public IPv4 address for this mx.example.org. Then sending mail server knows where to send this email message. That means it will know the destination mail server public IP. Then the sending mail server send SMTP message through the port 25 to the SMTP protocol and to this destination mail server 85, 25, 72 and 76. And this is the recipient mail server. You can see the public IP address, public facing IP address, and this is the MX record. And then, so once this recipient mail server receives the message, and it will forward it to the recipient. And this is the way how to actually this MX record work. And so if we talk about the priority and the backup MX record, so MX records have priority value. The lower number is the higher priority. So if you can, for example, so you can have multiple MX record to allow for the redundancy and backup. And if the highest priority server is unavailable, the sending server tries the next highest and so on. So this means a key feature of MX records is the priority value. So this number tells the sending server which mail servers to try first. Lower numbers indicate higher priority, so the systems allow for the redundancy. So if the primary mail server is down, the sending mail server will automatically attempt to deliver to the backup servers, ensuring minimal email delivery and disruption. So you can see in this example, so we have three MX records The first one is mx1.example.org, second one is mx2example.org, and third one is mx3.example.org, and we have three IPv4 public IP addresses. And you can see the last portion is 16, 17, and 18, and these are different area codes for these domain names. And you can see the preference value is 5, 10, and 15. So the first one, the mx.example.org, is the highest priority mx record, and you can see the lower priority value. And you can see this TTL value is 30 minutes. And the second one is, you can see preference is 10. That's mean mx1 has higher priority than the mx2, and mx1 has higher priority value as the mx3. Both these mx and mx2 has highest priority value than mx3. For example, so let's say this the mx1.example.org unavailable due to some reason, then the mail servers tried the second record. So if those two are available, it will try the third one. So that's how the redundancy works in a mx level. So if you check in the mx records, so it's important to know how to check your mx records. So you can use command line tools like ns lookups and dig, so which are built into the most operation systems. So alternatively, there are numerous online tools that provide user-friendly interface for checking mx records. So regular checks can help you identify and resolve the potential issues quickly. And also, so you can have that importance of the correct mx record is essential for the any domains. So correctly configured mx records are vital for the reliable email delivery. They prevent emails from being lost or delayed, so ensuring seamless communication. So this is especially critical for the businesses that rely on the email for their operations. So properly configured mx records also improve your email deliverability, preventing your emails from being flagged as spams. So let's see that few other examples of how to check up the mx record through the mx toolbox, which is the online tool available to check the mx records. And so I'm going to Google. So this is my browser, web browser. So I can search mx toolbox. So you can see the first record, mx toolbox, that is the website. So I'm going to that website. So this mx toolbox can be used to troubleshooting of email deliveries. So there are multiple tools available. So in this example, I will explain the mx lookup. So you can see the mx lookup. So in this box, you can enter the domain name and you can find the mx lookup. So in this example, I am typing google.com. So I need to find out the mx record of google.com. And then I can hit the mx lookup. Because these mx records are publicly available, and that is published on a DNS level. And in this example, google.com publishes their mx records in their DNS level. So you can see there are two values available: smtp.google.com, that is the highest priority value, and this is the IPv4 address, that is the area code and TTL value. And then you can see the second value is the similar host name with public IPv6 address. So this is how to check up mx records. And you can see the both preference values are equal. That means it's load balancing. And let me try out another example, this time microsoft.com. So I can hit the search. So you can see this is the Microsoft mx record. You can see it's very unique when comparing with the other domains. And you can see the microsoft.com mail protection.outlook.com, that is the host name, and that is actually area code of this one. You can see the area code, and this one is the IPv6 address. Let's see another example, this time with our domain. So you can see this one is our domain. So in that way you can search mx lookup, you can find out the mx record of whichever the domain you want. And so hope you clear about this thing. Thank you very much.